Guys, what's up? It's Bossome here, and today I'm just gonna give you guys a little tutorial on how to be better at training in zombies. So, what I like to do, I just like to get into a town game. It also works like with all the other maps, like Bus Depot, like all those three little maps. You can use that, but I like to do it on town. But if you have Nuketown zombies, that works a lot better. So I'd recommend to use that if you guys have Nuketown zombies. And yeah, let's just get straight into this. So what I like to do when training, it's hard to get really good at training just with telling someone. There's not like a formula, or there's not something that you have to. But let me tell you, to get better at training, you just need to play the game a lot. If you play the game a lot, then you're gonna get better at training, guaranteed. If you just keep practice makes perfect. But I'm going to give you some tips to make it so that you can, I guess, practice a little bit easier and get that perfect mark a little bit faster. So things that I like to do when I'm training, I need to actually be aware of all the spawn points. So being aware of all the spawn points where you train is pretty good. And also hoarding the zombies, see what I did there wasn't that good. But what I can do, since I know that there's a space up here, I can hoard around here and go down here. But see, this was a really risky situation. That was super risky. I don't know why. I probably could have just jumped down there and would have been fine. But see, going back into corners like I'm doing right here is not good. Don't do that. Because you want to be in open areas and not lock yourself in, because then you're essentially camping. But having the Mustang and Sally's while training is actually a good method. Doing this, just getting them on a big horde and then going around and just shooting them. I like to have them in a big horde and then just go to a place and just shoot them. It's kind of like a form of camping, but you're just grouping all the zombies up, so you don't have to be worried about not being able to reload in time when you're actually camping. So this training is actually pretty hard. Well, it's not hard, but it's hard to be good at it. To get good at training, you need to just have a lot of experience, because it is hard to just tell you guys, oh yeah, to get better at training, you need to have lots of awareness, know the spawn points. Mainly, you just have to put in the time and the effort. But also, one of my other tips for spawn points is that you have to know your spawn points. And another tip is that you guys should, I guess, be aware of what round there is, what kind of perks you have, and stuff like that. So if I've right now I have Juggernaut and Stamina. All right. So with that, maybe I need to focus on my reloading time, because I don't have Speed Cola. If I had Speed Cola, maybe I could get into different situations, and things like that. And maybe if I had Quick Revive, I could play a little bit more risky. But since I don't have Quick Revive, I have to play a little bit more stable. And also, if you guys are playing on town, one training spot that I would recommend, that I like to use to get to my higher rounds, is this spot right here. I don't know why I was using the other spot. I don't know. That spot just scares me. But yeah, and also guys, if you are training in this spot, I wouldn't recommend. If you're training in this spot, have that door closed. You should have that door closed. But if the door is open, it's fine. And see, look, I have all the zombies hoarded up, and I can go pew, pew, and pew. And look, that was really easy, wasn't that? So yeah, just keep on doing this on town. You can also, it also improves your KD if you want a good rank. But I just like to play for fun. But if you do want a good KD, this also helps with your training as well as with your KD, and just being a better zombies player in general. And also, one final tip I'd have to give you guys is probably co-op training. Well, I guess it's more of a subject, but yeah, a tip: co-op training. I'm gonna say that I'm more of a co-op player than a single player person, and training for me in co-op is a lot harder than it is in single player. Because in single player, you can go around the whole map. You can go around here, maybe do a loop here, and then go up there, run down there. But see, in co-op, when you are training, you have to go to one type of area, so that you don't mix trains with the other person and you guys both get down. That's not good. So that's why I like to stick over here in this area. So yeah, now I have most of the zombies hoarded up. Just shoot them here. And like guys, I'm not an outstanding zombies player at all. Like I'm not that good. This strategy, like training, is really useful, and yeah. But I'd only recommend training like if you're setting up for something, you can do training, but don't train like in really early rounds. Start training when like I guess you could say, yeah, when the zombies are running, because when you train when the zombies are walking, it's really slow, and sometimes there's some runners and sometimes there's some walkers, and it's really weird and a little bit annoying. So I'd recommend to train when the zombies are actually running. And yeah, you guys, one thing I want you guys to take out of this video, just play the game, practice training, and that's it. Alright guys, it's Bossome. I'll see you guys in another video.